Hang out with me while I create an artwork that will not be posted anywhere online and isn't AI generated, while I talk about Meta's deliberately vague terms and conditions that allow them to use your content to train their AI and why this is a bad thing. Hi, I'm Stones, an artist pursuing my Bachelor of Fine Art and Digital and Social Media right now. I have a vested interest in finding out how AI is affecting our lives as it directly threatens my future livelihood. Don't like video essays? Check the description for a text transcript of this video, complete with reference sources on my Substack. I am choosing to pick on Meta because they are a huge platform encompassing Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, including their side apps, Edits, Threads, and Boomerang, Meta's business suite, any Meta hardware, and anything else Meta may own now or in the future. Meta's products are used by over 5 million monthly users, and at least I could actually confirm that they are using user-generated content to train their AI. When researching this video, I came up against layers of deliberate obfuscation from AI creators and dataset providers. Meta terms and conditions are no different. I believe it is this deliberate vagueness that Meta is making use of in order to take your content and use it for their own game. Repeat after me. If the service is free, you are the product. Their AI stance in their terms of service makes no mention of their usage of your already existing data and focuses entirely on things you feed into their AI assistant. This paragraph in their terms and conditions holds one secret, specifically unspoken. You retain ownership of the intellectual property rights, things such as copyright or trademarks, in any such content that you create and share on Facebook. You grant us non-exclusive, transferable, sub-licensable, royalty-free and worldwide license to host, use, distribute, modify, run, copy, publicly perform or display, translate and create derivative works of your content. Not only do their terms and conditions let them profit off your hard work, they also cover Meta for creating work based on your work without crediting you or paying you. This is particularly vague enough that I believe it is what Meta would use to argue for the legality of their AI assistant generating new works based on your content without crediting you. If your content has been used to fill their AI training's dataset, then you've already signed away your consent for them to use it to generate AI content with it. This paragraph continues as such. This license will end when your content is deleted from our systems within 90 days, unless deletion within 90 days is not possible due to technical limitations of our systems. We will complete the deletion as soon as technically feasible. Deleting your stuff does technically remove your consent to Meta's using it, if they ever get around to deleting it at all. But Stones, I'm not an artist, and I don't plan on monetizing the content I post into some form of cursed side hustle. Why do I care? Well, it's not just the content you post, but every identifying factor you have ever put into Meta's products. Their privacy policy outright states, along with any content you create, your profile information, the content from your camera roll, messages you send on their systems, metadata about all the content you upload, the types of content you view and interact with, the apps you use, the purchases you make, the hashtags you use, the time you spend on Meta products, who your friends are, your device information, cookies, and info on third parties can all be used to understand and enable the creation of content through artificial intelligence technology. Their other statement in their privacy center on how Meta uses information for their generative AI models states you don't even have to be a member of their services for your data to be used to train their AI. Quote, even if you do not use our products or have an account, we may still process information about you to develop and improve AI at Meta. For example, this could happen if you appear anywhere in an image shared on our products by someone who does use them, or if someone mentions information about you in posts or captions that they share on our products. Yikes. Why does this matter? Does it even matter? If everything you ever posted to Meta's many services is set to private ever since you signed up in, say, 2009, you could have been a minor back then, remember? Then you might be okay. Their terms and conditions, after all, do state that only public content is affected by these terms. So great. Turn everything to private. Problem solved, right? Well, yes. This is good for future content posting and you should definitely consider it. But the AI has already stolen your content, even though it's private now, so no dice. These AI tools are available to everybody using Meta's services and therefore available to be manipulated into anything its users can dream up, potentially using your content and your personal identifying information to remix into filling your internet feed with disinformation, since these tools have been made so easily accessible. Furthermore, some AI chatbots have been manipulated into giving up sensitive information on them, and others are an easy enough target for hackers to break into and steal your information in a data leak. AI has developed so quickly that regulation is struggling to keep up. The Australian government's guidance on their own AI was last updated in November 2023 and outright states not to put anything private and confidential into any AI unless you want it to be public. The government doesn't trust AI with their classified information, and we're just letting Meta take our entire digital identity. Enforcing AI regulation onto developers and deployers is still in progress in September 2025, with no apparent end date set past sometime this year. Is there anything we can do? Actually, yes. There are things that you can do to stave off AI stealing your entire identity like a doppelganger attempting to kill and replace you. There is a way to opt out of Meta's AI, but it is buried in layers of privacy settings and requires Meta to acknowledge the request. And you can thank the EU for forcing Meta to consider this with their stricter data regulation laws. You can read the terms and conditions of all of the sites you are part of. I haven't done this. Shh, I'm gonna. Consider alternative social media sites, or if you need to remain part of them, give them as little of your information as possible. Delete what you don't need on there for the platform to work. Do not use AI programs. There is no need. You have an organic one squishing around in your skull. You can check out the datadetoxkit.org to work out your online presence and make yourself safer, navigating the minefield of internet life. If you're an artist worried about your content being used without your consent or compensation, you can consider programs like Glaze and Nightshade that obscure and poison your work in case of AI consumption. Any attempts to generate art in your style, if the AI has consumed your glazed work, will come back faulty. I hope you have enjoyed this little deep dive into Meta's terms and conditions. I hope you have enjoyed the final reveal of this artwork I made based on the points in this video. I'm not posting this anywhere, so enjoy it while you can. Link in the description below for a transcript of this video, complete with sources and references.